here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world, and we're on a mission to banish poverty. That's us in a nutshell. Okay, but I'm here with, as I say, with the updates, let you know what's going on, where we're up to. And we are a non-separatist organisation. We accept people from all walks of life, or every country, every class, creed, colour, educational level, financial status, gender, whatever. And we don't recognise any of those differences. We just see everybody as a human being, part of the big happy family of humanity. We recognise that every human being is unique and so has something unique to offer our community, and therefore is of equal value to every other member. That's what non-separatist is about. Wouldn't it be a lovely world if everybody looked upon everybody else in exactly the same way? Right. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I'll be heading over to Facebook in a moment because that's where we see most of the comments. Although I see that we've got Lewis in from Portugal on YouTube already, saying hi to everyone. We, as I say, accept people from all walks of life and everything else in a non-separatist way. But why should people want to become a part of what we're doing? Well, for one thing, it's fun. We have a wonderful spirit. We're optimists. In fact, we ask that you bring with you a positive mental attitude and a willingness to share love and abundance, and that's it. There's no cost to join. In fact, we'll give you $5 to get you started on a road to freedom and happiness, and we will even make sure that you get into good habits and receive a monthly income from us without having to put your hand in your pocket. A lot of our members do put their hand in the pocket, but it's never required. It's an option. Okay, I am going to head over to Facebook right now. And I'm going to make sure my speakers are off. I don't want any feedback coming through. And then I'm going to look for the group We Share Abundance Publicly. And when I get there, I'm going to be looking for the 26th of July. So far, so good. Looking good. If I find the link to get the comments coming up. And it says there's no comments yet, but that's not right. I know that's not right because I've seen that we've got Facebook comments when I was in the app. So let me refresh the page and see if that makes any difference. No, it doesn't seem to. But I know. Oh, just a minute. It's Deborah's in on YouTube. Not in. I knew we'd seen Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA, and she's in on YouTube, just a little bit behind Lewis. But I see we have people on Facebook. We've got somebody from Manchester, I think I know that is. We've got somebody from Doncaster, UK, and I think I know who that is. And somebody letting me know that I'm coming through loud and clear. And I think I know who that is as well. So let me get back to Facebook and see if these comments are working. Okay. Yeah, I got confused because Deborah is usually on Facebook, but she confused me. Not hard to. she's on YouTube today. Okay, we've got Kingsley in from Manchester. I thought it was Kingsley, and he's letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. And we've got Norman from Doncaster, all in the UK. Well, those two people are in the UK. Lewis is from Portugal and Deborah is from the USA, Southern Alabama. Okay, we'll be getting started in a moment with our customary little short prayer to help us find the path to true happiness in life. It's something that everybody seeks, but most people, strangely enough, don't know how to find it. They think you can buy it, but you can't buy happiness. There are people with loads of money and they're not happy. It will help you. I'm not saying money is bad or evil or anything like that. To have money is better than not having money, but it won't buy you happiness. It's a hard thing sometimes to chase money. You start chasing money and it runs away from you. And very few people are successful in catching money in that way. Those that are successful accumulate large fortunes, but they're not necessarily happy. If you go about seeking happiness through loving service to others, that answers your primary goal of being happy. And through some miracle, everything that you want and need in life will automatically flow to you, whether it's a house, more time with your kids, vacation, paying off your debt, no matter what it may be. You concentrate on loving service to other people, and everything that you want and need in life will come to you. So that's what our little prayer is about. And then we'll have a little affirmation to help us maintain that non separatist ideology, which stops people putting people into pigeonholes. I'm dressed here for summer, as you can see. I've got my tank top on, or whatever they call vest, and I don't know why, because it's wintry weather here today. It's decidedly chilly and it's decidedly damp. It's been raining for most of the day. It doesn't look like it's going to stop. I'm going to get wet when I take Cody out. Cody is my pal, my boxer dog. When he goes out for his walk, when I finish here, we're going to get wet. But we have towels, so we'll get dried off when we get back. What time is it? We are 7 minutes in. So let's get started. Let's have that little prayer right now. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, that each member finds the joy of service. Through service, bless each member, that they may attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. Okay. We also have that little affirmation I was talking about, and that goes like this. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okie dokie. Kingsley says it's raining all day today in Manchester. Yeah, I'm not friends with Manchester, even though I was born and raised there. Um, they, they, they ruined the Ashes series with wiping out basically 2 days where England, I'm pretty sure, would have levelled the series and we'd have been playing a decider at the Oval. However, these things happen. Right, we've got Norman says it's just started raining in Doncaster, but threatens to continue until 7 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah, I think we're set it here for, I don't know, tomorrow as well. I don't know what time. Right, what have we been up to? Debbie Ann has not been available today. She's travelling. I didn't have time to find out where she's travelling to, but she's travelling today, but she'll be back online tomorrow. So we will be getting some other development done. Some of the things that we're getting done are the new program that we've got, the progressive passive income pools, which is a modification of a program we've had for a long time, but it's now got automated withdrawals built in. And the withdrawals will increase, just keep increasing. Once you've activated those withdrawals, they just keep coming and they increase in value every 12 months indefinitely. So in 100 years' time, um, they'll still be increasing, or whoever's around at that time. It won't be me, um, but some of you may be. No, I think that's probably stretching it a bit as well, but maybe 20 or so years' time, will be a few of us left. But there will be people following on because we're here for generations. We are a nation. We're not a business opportunity or anything like that. We are a nation. We've been putting in foundations to be a nation, to last for generations, not just for weeks or months. And you can pass on your wealth that we will make sure you accumulate, and it will be ever growing. That balance of wealth you have, you'll be able to pass that on to whoever you choose. For most people, it'll be sons or daughters or both, but it could be anybody else. It could be a charity that you choose to leave everything to, and they'll continue to benefit indefinitely. We are here, as I say, for generations, not just for weeks or months. Okay. So there's no development going on today. I've been going through a few things, and I've got a list of things that I've got to change in the website. I've made starts on it, but not got very far with it, in all honesty. Um, there's the terms and conditions which need updating for the new plans. There is the withdrawals page. There is more to add to the passive income pools page. There are things that have cropped up which need to be addressed. People are getting confused. They want to activate the withdrawals, but they get to the pools and they say, well, I'm already in the pools. I know that. But you need to put in another $100 if you want to activate the withdrawals right now. And you do that by staking all 6 pools again. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Devyani put in another option which just says activate pools one time, $100. And that should clarify it for a lot of people. If it's somebody that's new, they can just click on that and it will put them into all 6 pools and they'll have their withdrawals. If it's somebody that's existing, that's already in the pools, they'll see that and they'll say, okay, this is what I want to do. And then they'll be able to activate the pools. We have had quite a number of people that have already activated their withdrawals, and it'll be exciting in September when we start actually seeing those withdrawals hitting people's wallets, and then being able to spend the money. So why September when we're in July if we're going to activate it now? Okay, we need a month to get things rolling. So it's your first completed month is going to be August, and it's going to be very early September when we make the payment, because do all the calculations on the first, and then we'll make the payments. I think it's set for the second, but I'm not sure. I'll have to check it with Devyani. It certainly won't be later than the third. And those automated payments will come to you. The members that we have that don't log in for 2 months, we take out of the system, but we still have their information. And we are currently in the process of emailing all of them. Let me see where we're up to. There's 100 odd thousand altogether. I can't remember what it is, but we we've still got about 50,000 to go. 46, a little bit less, about 48,000 still to go out. Takes a while because, excuse me, because we do them in 10,000 batches and then we let the server cool down. I mean, the server's not hot, it's not overheated, but the mailing, if you send out too many mails all at once, it upsets the internet and the other entities, like Google and things like that, and they come back and say, why are all these emails going out? Is it spam? And so you get all sorts of difficulties. So we restrict it to 10,000 at a time. And I think that's 10,000 an hour or near enough. So to send out 160,000 or whatever it is, we're looking at 16 hours. So we've been sending them all day. We're down to the last 40 odd thousand now. Okay, we've got Sam in from Nigeria. I hope it's not raining there. There's got to be somewhere where it's not raining. Okay. So that is what I've been up to. The ROI tips are still processing warm-up campaigns for our account, which is a bit distressing because I was thinking they should be onto the main campaign, but I'm still getting bills from Facebook for the warm-up campaigns. So I'll be getting in touch with them and saying, why are we still in warm-up? Why aren't we doing the actual campaign? I know initially said they got to warm the account up for 2 weeks, but we've had more than 2 weeks now, I think, and we should be into the campaign. But maybe they feel, because the account's not been used, maybe they feel it needs more warm-up. If it's not warmed up properly and we start putting through large amounts of advertising, Facebook are likely to look at us and could close the account down. And it's difficult to get it reinstated once it's closed down. So that seems to be the position we're in at the moment. We've got Accommodate in as well from Nigeria as well, I believe. Kingsley says, how do we activate the withdrawal from the back office? You buy all 6 pools at the moment, Kingsley. I know you've got all 6 pools. It doesn't matter. That's what you do. You buy all 6 pools, and you can't do it with your Ease Abundance wallet or PPIP wallet. I'm not sure what it's called now. That won't activate your withdrawal. It's got to come from either crypto or cash, or I think from Available Cash Wallet. I'm not absolutely certain on that, and then I need to check that with Devyani. I can't remember what we decided on there. But essentially, it's a new payment in, and what'll happen is it'll just basically, if you've already got 6 pools paid, it'll just add that $100 into your wallet for future withdrawals. And you'll be building that wallet consistently. We've got it formulated in a way that I'm pretty sure you're always going to be putting in more to your wallet than your withdrawals, even if you start building up withdrawals to good high levels, thousands of dollars. We should still get you to a stage where your wallet is building more than you're withdrawing, so that it's sustainable in that way. If somebody goes out and gets thousands of dollars worth of withdrawals straight away, they'd need a lot in initially to be able to sustain that. But most people are only going to get, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $100, maybe a couple of $100 withdrawal, and we should be able to cover that easily, especially as we get into the new token on the Binance chain. The token value will be start going up as we get more people in, and that will, even if your tokens, uh, even if you're withdrawing some of your tokens, the balance of your tokens will increase in value every month as we grow, as they did originally when we started out. The basics of the plan were good. The withdrawal system we had wasn't. It was not balanced. It wasn't fair. We paid out all the money that came in, but it went to a handful of people where it should have gone out to a lot of people, and it wasn't sustainable in that way. So now what we've built eventually, after a lot of deliberation and calculations and various other things, is something that is sustainable, compliant, legal, and will be there for generations to come. And as I say, it is designed, it will operate this way for, I think, all accounts. I mean, there could be an exception. Um, but generally speaking, your account will be growing at a bigger rate than your withdrawals. So even if you're withdrawing, say, $100 a month, um, your account is probably going to be growing at $200 a month in terms of increase. Uh, and as your account grows more and more and more, the effect of that increase will be more in dollars, because it's a percentage of the dollar value that will increase, where your withdrawal level will increase in a much smaller proportion to the increase of your balance. Um, it's a good plan. It's very good. It's very solid. People can join and they can benefit from the plan without ever putting their hand in their pocket. They've got to be patient and they've got to learn good habits. What good habits? Just setting a plan and sticking to it. And the plan they have to set and stick to is to log in on a daily basis and read any messages that are in their inbox. That's it. Okay, it doesn't get much easier than that. They join, we give them the funds to get them started. They climb the ladder and put in the time commitment to become qualified, and then they start getting withdrawals. It costs them nothing. It's taught them the good habit of persistence, and patience. We're not talking about getting rich overnight. We're talking about starting to put money into people's pockets that really need extra cash, especially in third world countries where just $10 can be life changing. $10 a month can be life changing, literally, in some places. Um, Ghana and Pakistan and India. There are some very wealthy people in those countries, don't get me wrong, but there are an awful lot of people that are struggling and living on a few cents a day. And so $10 can make a big difference in their lives, $10 a month. And then as they progress, it becomes $20 a month. And once they get into the habit of seeing that they can earn money, then it lights hope within their being, and they can look at opportunities that we offer them where they can increase the value of their withdrawals. They can make more money. And I'm very, very pleased with the plan we have, that progressive passive income pool. For people that have got a bit of cash, it also opens up the door to our other two staking programs, stable stake and secondary staking. And stable staking is limited in how much you can generate from that, but it's also very limited in what you can put in. You can only put in $100. Secondary staking, you can put in as much as you want, and that will. And we've got people now earning thousands of dollars a month from that secondary staking plan, and that always thrills me as well when we're paying out. I think it was probably 2 or 3 months ago we paid our first over $1,000 out, and I know we paid out several over $1,000 in the last payments that we did, and we'll keep seeing those becoming more and more frequent. And $1,000 a month is, you know, going to positively impact the lives of most people. I mean, if you had an extra $1,000 a month coming in, what difference would it make in your life? It would make some difference, obviously. Okay, to a few people, $1,000 a month may not mean very much, but to most people, it does. An extra $1,000 a month coming in would be a boon, and we've got a lot already in that with the secondary staking. We've got people earning around about that as well through the Poverty Crusher plan. We should have people that are earning that and more through the Easy Business Builder plan, but it needs a bit of work on that to make sure we get that going better than it is, and we will get around to doing that. But there's a lot of good things that'll happen, and it's all about lighting that hope in people's hearts. They're downtrodden and they think that this is all they can expect from life, and then we can give them that hope. It doesn't cost them anything. All they need is a couple of minutes a day access to the internet. Who have we got else? We've got Buzina in from Edinburgh up in Scotland, and we've got Andrew in from New Zealand. Thursday morning there. Okay, good morning to you, Andrew. Right. So that is there. Now, as I say, I'm seeing people getting involved in that and activating their withdrawals. And the exciting time will come early in September when that cash starts hitting people's wallets and they can go out and spend it on whatever they choose. They don't have to spend it, of course. They can put it into something else that can keep it going. I was looking as well at Vortic today, and if you've got just $1,250 invested in Vortic, you will earn $10 a day. $10 you can reinvest. So you can actually compound on a daily basis in Vortic once you've built up to $1,250. It's not going to make a huge difference. It will take you from something like 5% to 5.1 or so percent, something like that. But that little 0.1% can be a big difference at the end of the year. When you're compounding, little bits add up hugely. And so if you've got to the level where you've got 1,250 in your packs or whatever they call them in Vortic, you're probably getting $10 a day or more. You can compound it every day, and it will give you a little bit extra. I think I was going to say I'll do the calculation, but I won't because it'll just take too much time. But you can get the calculator site It is thecalculatorsite.com. No spaces in that. Thecalculatorsite.com, and you can put in uh, compounding at 5% per week for 5 days out of 7 for a year, and see what you get on $1,250. You'll probably get about probably be about $9,000 or $10,000, I would think. And then just change the figure to compounding at 1% per day, same basis, 5 days a week, on the same amount, 1,250, and you'll probably find that it's an extra $500-$600 in income that you will have earned just by going in and compounding it on a daily basis. It might be even more. I don't think it'll hit 1,000 at that level. I mean, if you've got more cash than 1,250 in, then yeah, it's going to be the biggest sum. But I'm basing it on that, just on that 1,250, because at 1,250, I believe you get $10 every day in income, and you can compound it daily, and it will make a difference at the end of the year. Okay. I can't see any questions, and I don't really have much else to tell you. I do have some numbers for you. Our registered member count has been going down for, well, not for the last, generally speaking, for the last 4 days it's been down, although it was up by one for one day. It has been, generally speaking, increasing. Uh, so I'm not quite sure why we're hitting that. Where are we? We're in July, getting towards the end of July, May. I'm not sure if something happened in May where we got a lot of people in that lost interest or something like that and didn't follow through on the KYC. I don't know. But anyway, we are down 8 in our registered members, a net decrease of 8 to 39,892. That's in the last 24 hours. Basically, that means we've taken out 8 people that haven't logged in for 2 months more than we've had registrations in for new people. Our active member count is up by 20, which will be mainly from new referrals coming in, new registrations. And that's up to 4,335. And active members are people that log at least half the available days of the month. It's the only requirement we have for our citizens to participate in any of the offerings that we have within our community. You've got to be an active member. If you're not an active member, you can't stake the pools, you can't get into secondary staking or stable staking. I don't think you can get into Poverty Crusher, and you would not have coupons awarded to you in the Easy Business Builder, free coupons that you can give away and make money for every coupon you give away. So it's easy enough. You just got to log in. Most people that log in every day anyway. You might miss an odd day because you forget, or it's too busy or whatever. But most people are logging in every day. It only takes a couple of minutes. Get into the habit. Anyway, that's up by 20 to 4,335. And multiply, we say we had 8 new email verified members. Nobody new bought advertising, and the bonus pool is still at $10,196, although the cents has gone up from 3 cents to 57 cents. Not enough to move it up to the next dollar. And I think that pretty much covers it. Let's have a look at the app and see if we've got any questions or anything in from from YouTube. Yeah, it's unusual to see Deborah on YouTube. Took me by surprise. Scrolling down, Lewis, you can only make additions on Saturday. Values are not available daily. Yes, yes, you're right. Vortic, it goes into a holding wallet until the end of the week. But if you're earning commissions, then then you can do it if you've got $10 in commission. $10 in commission is not hard to do. Go out and get yourself $10 a day in commissions. Okay, but you're quite right. Thanks for that correction, Lewis. Yeah, in Vortic you can't compound it daily because they put it into a holding wallet until Saturday when it comes through. You're quite right, and I'm wrong, as is not unusual. Okay, no other questions, nothing else for me to address. I will be back here tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, and our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Until then, get out there and be WISA warriors. Give away some of those free coupons. They will help people. They will help other people make money without them having to put their hand in their pocket. It will also get them involved in the progressive passive income pools. That's not going to make them money immediately, but it will get them into that habit of persistence and patience, and it'll show them that light at the end of the tunnel. They'll be able to make money immediately from the coupons that they get that they can give away, and they'll be building a wealth balance for future generations as well as themselves. Okay, with that said, I'll see you later, alligator, tomorrow in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. We got Joaquin Torres. You mentioned a figure of 1250. Is there something to that? 1250 just means that you are earning $10 a day, I think. So it would mean you can't reinvest it because it's in your wallet, but it means you'll be able to put $50 a week at least into compounding. But it was my mistake, and I was corrected by Lewis. He's always on the ball. Okay, I'll see you later, alligator. Okay, that's it from me. God bless you all, and tomorrow we'll have Devyani back. We'll see if we've got those things on your dashboard about qualification and things like that. We're working on things always for you. We will never stop making things better for our citizens. God bless you all. See you tomorrow.